Hey, this is René. Welcome back to another video, and today we will have a really close look on the Northeast Way Expert Advisor, and we will figure out if it is a scam or not. So why would I think it is a scam? And we will answer this question in this video. But first of all, I was receiving some comments about this Northeast Expert Advisor lately on the YouTube channel. Some people said that it blew up pretty much. So I had a look at the MQL5 market because I was curious. And I found this Expert Advisor. It is the Northeast West EA, and it is like really expensive, as you can see here. And this EA seems to be like really popular because there are 18,000 demos downloaded, and this is reviewed and commented a lot. And here you can see only users who purchased or rented this program can comment. So we can assume that this boy here, he sold a lot of copies of this Expert Advisor. And this made me really curious, like, is it really that good, or is it just a big scam? And to address these blow up issues, we will have a look and figure out if they are true, if they might be true, and what the whole concept behind this Expert Advisor is. Is everyone getting rich, like everyone who is subscribing to the signals of this provider or buying the Expert Advisor, or is only one person getting rich, the one who is selling? So first of all, since I like to test things on my own before I say something about it, I downloaded this program as a demo in the MetaTrader 5. Since this is possible for anyone, you do not have to pay anything for it. And by the way, I would never pay anything for any program if I do not know exactly what it does or if I'm able to test it. So here you can see this is the Northeast Way MT5 program that I'm now using in the strategy tester here. So there are several settings. I just used like the recommended markets. You can see it here on the MQL5 page. He says you should trade it in the M15 time frame, and you should trade these base currencies, and you can trade additional currencies, but I will focus on these three because they are like the recommended base currencies. So I put them here, so we trade all of them. And then we say we want to trade long and short. And yeah, the rest is pretty much, I kept like the default settings. Maybe we can reset the period for how long it waits after the new year, so we can see trades earlier. So yeah, the rest is pretty much the same. And what I did here is I modified this setting. This is important if you are testing the program. I mean, you can download a demo. It's not restricted for testing. And I chose the aggressive approach. There are different approaches, and this is kind of important later on. So yes. So let's go. We can go here. You can see M15, and let's go. Click on Start, and we will now see what this program does. So you can see we are trading like all of these markets that were recommended. And what we can see here, like really fast, is that we open a lot of indicator windows. So this program, it seems to work with the standard deviation indicator. Okay, so what we saw, we work with the standard deviation indicator and some moving averages. Also, we have this like panel in the chart where we see a lot of information. All in all, this is really similar to this, I think was a little crazy MetaTrader 5 Expert Advisor, how it is called, which I tested 2 days ago. And this is no coincidence because they are both published by the same programmer or seller in the MQL5 forum. But in this video, we will focus on this Northeast West program. So let me wait for some signals here. So let's wait until we see like the first trading signals. Let me speed this up a little bit. So now we're seeing the first trades here in the Australian dollar, Canada dollar market. So what we can see here, we opened 4 trades pretty much at the very same time. And all of these trades have a different take profit level. So far, so good. I mean, I cannot really say why we opened 4 trades exactly and how these take profit levels are calculated and modified. But if we wait some more time and if we see these trades like running into the opposite direction, we will see like the technique that is used for this expert advisor. Okay, so at this point something happened. So some of the first trades were closed with a profit. We can see this here, but then we opened more buy trades in this market. It's still Australian dollar, Canada dollar. And we can see now we have this event where the first trade is not going well and the market is running in the opposite direction. And what we can see here that we just increase the lot size with multiple positions, I think every 300 points. So yeah, we just increase the lot size. We put the take profit of all of these trades on the same level. So if we will hit this level, we will close all the trades with a profit and the account balance will rise. But if we do not see this move that hits the take profit, we will just go on and open more positions. And this is pretty much the idea of this program, like with many programs in the MQL5 store. So how does this look like? Let me make this whole test again, but without the visual mode. So if I start it now, the test will run a lot quicker, and we can see just like how our account would change, like the account value. If we would change, if we would run this program starting in January 2022 until autumn 2022, pretty much. Right now it's the end of September, so these are like 9 months. And what you can see here is like this blue line is the balance line, the green line is the equity line. And the balance line is always increasing, or it's rising, because we never really close trades when they are losing. This is typical because we do not have a stop loss. We do not have a fixed stop loss, and we never really close trades when they are losing. But the equity, like this green line, is falling below the balance line. And this is like a really big risk. Talked about this before in the last videos, because once this green line gets like too low and consumes too much of your account money, then the broker will go ahead and just close your positions. And this is like a big event that nobody really wants to think about, but it is a realistic event, and we will have a look at this event in like 1 or 2 minutes. But first of all, let's finish this backtest. And what you can see here, like with this aggressive program, it would have worked out like really well for the current year. And there's nothing you can really say about this. I mean, even if you would use this program in live trading, you might get like a little bit, the results might be a little bit worse, but still you would have a really big profit, like 100-200%. And you can see the results here. And my studies and tests have shown that like the live trading results can be really similar to the testing results. So this would have worked really good in 2022. But what happens if these drawdown periods get too long? And this is what these comments on my YouTube channel were about. They said this EA has blown several accounts and has destroyed a lot of, burnt a lot of money. So I went ahead and had a look at this Pavel, however you want to pronounce his name, I don't know. So you can read a lot in the MQL5 store. So I opened this seller's page. First of all, what I realized is that the seller, I said this before, created 2 expert advisors, the Northeast West EA and the Little Crazy EA. I talked about both of these programs now on the channel, and you can see they are both like incredibly expensive. Some people said that the Little Crazy was cheaper before. He just increased it because he doesn't really want to sell it right now. Makes kind of sense to me. I don't know. I cannot really say if it's true or false. But the Northeast West EA really seems to be sold at $12,000 right now. And this is a really crazy price for a program. So let's have a look. Is it really worth the money? So the next thing I did is I had a look at some of these signals here. And if you open these signals, you will see they pretty much all trade the little crazy or the North, East, West EA. And if I open all of these, you can see all of these are currently in profit. They did not blow up the account, as the YouTube comments say. Still, there's one thing you should look at, and it is this reliability. It is all like, for every program, it is indicated like really low, which means that this is not a safe program. This is like a super high risk program. And yeah, still, also you can see there are these are all signals provided in the MQL5 store. You can subscribe to them, I think, for 30 euros per month. And there are a lot of people following. So if you add up these people, you can see that he's trading a lot of money. I think these are $3 million following the signal and 168 people. So if you sum up all the people subscribing to his signals, he's making a ton of money per month. But why do people say that he blew up accounts? And this is when I had a look at the comments for this signal. So you can see there are some comments writing about how he blew up some accounts. And I mean, not some accounts, not some money, but really a lot of money for a lot of people. And if you have a look at the comments, for example, you can see someone also posted like this screenshot. And this screenshot says that the multi-way program, it lost like 90%, which is pretty much like the amount that you can lose before your broker closes all your positions. So this is like the worst case scenario. It doesn't matter how much money you won before. It doesn't matter if you made like 100, 200% before. If you at this point here, for example, lose 90% of your account, this is like a really big problem. So it will destroy all the work the program did the 2 years before. And I was asking myself, is the screenshot maybe a fake? Why am I not able to find the signal here? And the thing is, this seller, he's just like deleting the things he doesn't want to have in public. So he's deleting the signals that do not go well. And we can see, for example, I do not want to make any I do not want to say anything I cannot really prove, but if you have a look at this, the user who posted this screenshot here, he also posted a link to the signal. So this signal cannot be found, but I think it was a signal before. And if you have a look here in the URL, the signals in MQL5, they all have a specific number. So this is 678017. And if we have a look at the overview of the Northeast Way EA, you can see he listed some live signals. And if we have a look at the first live signal, and if we open it, this is the exact live signal that the user here in the comments linked. So we can be sure that this is the signal that this seller here was providing like 2 or 3 days ago. And since it blew up the account, he just removed the signal because he doesn't want to have bad advertisement for his program and his signals. And he forgot to remove this link here. So this is how we can be 100% sure that it is his signal that blew up a lot of money for his customers and followers. And then he just went ahead and removed the signal from the MQL5 store, so it doesn't really look bad. And he should remove it from this list too, because otherwise it will warn a lot of people about this program. So what, like in the end, what can we say about it? I mean, this signal, it's just a Martingale grid signal pretty much. Like there are a lot of signals in the MQL5 markets, and like on the real base level, there's nothing really wrong with this. I mean, this is a technique that you can use, and even if there's always the possibility to blow up your account, it doesn't mean that it has to happen. I mean, if you would trade this, like for the current year, and if you at this point would stop and take all your money out, you would have made a lot of profit. This is a fact. You cannot say something about it. So it's not you cannot say it's a bad system or something like this. I mean, you cannot really say it is a scam system because it is kind of working, but what you can say is that the communication from this seller is really bad. Because if you read like the description of this program, you will see that he writes something about this is it proves the stability because it was backtested for several years. But what I am missing here is he's not really talking about how risky this program is. He's always writing about high rentability and stuff like this, which is true. I mean, this is a highly profitable program as long as everything is going well. But after all, this is not only profitable, but also super, super risky. And he should lose a word or two about this too, because this is not really like honest. Because as you can see here, like this program, in one of his signals, it really blew up a complete account. And there were like, I think I saw some other things here. So you can see there are some other screenshots posted. You can look it up in the MQL5 store. There were like 300 persons following the signal, and all of these persons, if they were still invested, like on the 26th, I think it's when the program blew up the accounts, they all lost money. And the question is this seller really talking about the risks? And I'm kind of missing this on this page. And also this program is really expensive, and he should talk about how risky it is. I mean, I do not want to say anything like that I cannot say for sure about this person, because he always says that somewhere he says, after writing you can message him and he will help you to set up this program. Maybe he is talking about the risks then. I mean, I don't know. I do not want to buy this for $12,000 just to try it out. And for me, it looks like this boy just wants to make a lot of money for himself, and he could be more honest with this communication and the risks that are involved if you trade with this program. But after all, he is just offering something, and nobody is forced to subscribe to his signals or buy his product. And this is what I want to tell you, like in the end of this video. So in the past few days, I made some videos about programs in the MQL5 store. And as you can see, and what is like really frightening me is that a lot of the really popular programs, like the programs that are really sold really often and their signals are subscribed really often, they are always using like this Martingale grid functionalities. And this is because the people are just greedy, and they do not think about what happens if I lose my money. So as I said before, there's nothing wrong with these techniques. You can use it, but if you are willing to subscribe to such a signal, or if you are buying such a program and if you run it in a live trading account, please make sure that you test it before and that you are okay with the risk. Because if you invest money that you really need for your daily life, it might happen that this event here will occur and it will blow your account. So you will lose the money that you need for your life, and no trading strategy is worth like this investment. So only trade with these super high risk programs, only trade with money that you are able to lose like completely without having an impact on your personal situation and your personal life. So this is it about it. I think now I talked about all the programs that that this seller offers. So I think we will not see him again on this channel like in the near future. But yeah, since I received these comments and since I saw that he just removes like the bad signals, it was important for me to make this video to clarify one or two things. So yeah, in the end, it's up to you to decide if you believe this is a scam, or if you say, for example, like the people that invest should make their own research and that it is their own fault. I mean, both opinions have their arguments, and I will not decide yeah, what should be like the right opinion about this. So thanks for watching anyways. If you want to learn more about automated trading, if you want to learn how these programs are really designed and written, you should subscribe to this channel, leave a comment. Oh, and also in the end, if you made like personal experiences with one of the signals of this Pavel here, or if you bought one of his EAs, please leave me a comment in the below this YouTube video, so we can maybe have a little discussion there. And yeah, I think everyone in the trading community would benefit from this. So thanks for watching, have a great time and good trades. Bye bye.